This is Heather Wibbles at massagebyheather.com. I'm a licensed massage therapist in Kentucky and Tennessee. Hopefully you've already viewed the first video in this series about abdominal lymphatic drainage. If you haven't, go and check that one out. This routine here builds on the basics that we did in the first abdominal lymphatic drainage massage video. For part 2 of this video, I'll be showing how to continue on with the routine that we started last time with the lymphatic breathing. So again, we will start just as before up the venous angle. So find the collarbone, put your fingers on the collarbone, slip them up a little bit, and do 15, 20, 25 pumps here. Again, you're going to want to do the pull downs on the trap 15 to 20 times here, and then go back to the venous angle again and do about 20 pumps there and get the fluid moving there as well. Once you're finished with that, go ahead and do your deep breathing. Again, we did the deep breathing where you breathe into the belly first and then into the chest. And you do 10 of those without an assist on the exhalation. So inhale into the belly first, then the chest, and then exhale from the belly first, and then from the chest. So do 10 of those without an assist on the exhalation, and make sure that you're inhaling first into the belly and second into the chest, exhaling first from the belly and second from the chest. Do 10 of those with an assist. Once you finish that, the very first thing that we're going to do where you actually work on the abdomen is to follow your rib cage up to the point where it meets it's called the xiphoid process. It's the bottom part of the sternum, the breastbone, and you're just going to do small circular clockwise motions around in this area. Breathe normally. You don't have to continue to do your lymphatic breathing, but if you want to, you can put some lotion on your hands and just do small circles like this. You don't have to use 2 hands if you want, just whatever's comfortable for you. Do that for a minute or two. Once you finish that, what we're going to start doing is doing some pumping on the abdomen itself. Start on the left side. Follow the line of your ribs and put your hand just inside, just underneath the ribs. And as you inhale, do your lymphatic breathing. So breathe into the abdomen first and then into the chest. And as you exhale, start pumping very lightly over on this side. Again, as you can see, it's not a very deep pumping action. And just continue to breathe normally, or do some lymphatic breathing if you want to do that while you're working here. I usually do between 25 and 30 pumps here. Then I move down and start working above the hip. So I find the hip bone, the sharp hip bone that comes out the front of your pelvis on either side. You're going to put your hand just inside of that, so not so low as to where your pockets would normally be, but just above where that hip bone is, and pump lightly again on this side. So we're starting this on the main side of the main drain on the left side. So we started up here and we did 25 or 30 pumps here. We're going to do 25 or 30 pumps here. Once we've done 25 or 30 here, with a slow pace, about 1 every second or even slower than that, you're going to return up to this top on the left side and pump here again. Once you finish 25 or 30 there, we're going to return down to the bottom. Do 25 or 30 here on the bottom on the left side. And once we've completed 25 or 30 there, you're going to go over to the right side again. Find the hip bone. My hip bone's right here. And I'm going to put the back edge of my hand right against the hip bone, sort of in a V shape that is parallel to the crease of my legs. And I'm going to pump lightly in here. Some of the things you may experience while you do this, you may feel fluid moving in your head. Sometimes people will feel tingliness or sort of the sensation of a part of the body coming awake. If you have edema or swelling, sometimes it feels like the puffiness will start to move as the fluid drains up from the legs. So after 25 or 30 here, we're going to go ahead and do 25 or 30 up here. So the right side, I'm just going to put my first finger right here and pump 25 or 30 here. You can do this with either hand, whichever one is most comfortable, and do that here. Once you finish pumping there, go back to here, do 25 or 30 here, and then 25 or 30 here, and then 25 or 30 here. The other thing you can do once you've done that is you can do both sides at once if you want. You could do the whole thing this way if you want. Just make sure you start at the top of the rib cage here first, just underneath the rib cage. Pump here first before you go down and pump into in the lower abdomen pelvic area. Again, I'm going to do 25 or 30 pumps here. After I've done a set of these, I usually like to go back and do between 3 and 5 of the deep lymphatic breaths. So let's say I've finished one full set of these, 25 on each one. I'm going to go back and do 3 of those deep lymphatic breaths where I breathe into the abdomen first, then the chest, then exhale from the abdomen, and second from the chest. So abdomen, chest, abdomen, chest. Once you've done a couple sets of alternations between the pumping and the breathing, do some more of the circles of the xiphoid process. Then return up to the neck and shoulders. At the neck and shoulders, what we're going to do are pumps of the trapezius. So I've got one hand hooking underneath on my trap on my shoulder and kind of pulling up towards my neck. Pulling down towards my shoulders, around to the front of the neck. Do about 20 of those, and then 20, 25, 30 of the pumps at the venous angle to finish out. Again, this is something you want to do laying down. I've got a small pillow underneath my neck here to keep my head elevated a little bit, and I have pillows underneath my knees and underneath my lower legs to keep them a little bit higher than the pelvis and the abdomen where all the fluid's going to drain up. Hope you enjoyed this and hope this is effective for you. So hope you enjoyed the lymphatic drainage for the abdomen and the trunk, and that will help also pull fluid up from your legs. This is Heather Wibbles at massagebyheather.com. Thanks so much.